it going, guys? It is AJ and welcome to another FIFA 17 video. So on the screen you can see that we are literally balling with 103k, but no, we're going to be looking at some sniping filters today, so like within the marquee matchups. And for those that didn't watch my video on the marquee matchups, managed to get 3 out of the 4 games for the marquee matchups. I predicted 3 out of 4, which isn't too bad. We'll have a quick look at those now before we go into things. So squad builder challenges, I've actually done this and I got jack shit from the rewards. And if you didn't know, you do actually get yourself a guaranteed team of the week play. It's worth doing. It probably is quite a bit. It's quite expensive. You're looking at about 60, 70k, I reckon. Well, depending if you can snipe them, like it probably cost me about 40k, 30 to 40k, just because I managed to snipe a couple of players that are worth a lot for like 200-300 coins. So depends what you're gonna do with it. But yeah, you can see the Inter Milan, AC Milan, Hanover versus Braunschweig or something, I don't know, but them in the Bundesliga 2, that is Manchester United, Chelsea, and Spartak Moscow versus Zenit. So they are the games, done them, and I got DOSed or something, like an 86 rated. And if you haven't seen the team of the week, this is why it's worth doing it. There are 8 walkouts, 8 freaking walkouts in the team of the week. And yeah, I didn't actually pack any of them, as you guys can tell. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. Right, single player, onto the team of the week, and yeah, there's 8. It is incredible, this team of the week. One of them's on the bench, you can see it's Dybala there. Then you got Oblak, who's a walkout, Lam, Son's actually a walkout there, Robin as well, and then Hazard and Cavani, of course. That's 8 walkouts together, and Ozil, sorry, that is 8. Including Ozil. And if you didn't know, if you don't follow me on Twitter, I tried to record it, but my Elgato cut out halfway through. I managed to get myself Marcus Alonso in my rewards. Now, I wanted him in my team, and it was incredible. I was literally getting mad because I was sitting there saying to my friends, do I get Marcus Alonso? Do I go and get a better striker? Or do I go get like one to watch Kante or something like that? And I managed to go and get myself Alonso, so that sort of sorted me out. And then I opened my monthly rewards. Now, I've tried to record this this morning as well, sorry but it cut out. But you guys can see on the screen, I actually managed to get myself red inform Lukaku. I had 3 red informs and I got 2 walkouts, literally crazy. I was going ballistic when I saw the walkout, and this guy showed up. Fucking Argentinian flag. I thought it was Messi. I literally froze for a second, a bit like then, just I froze for a second. I was like, this could be Messi. It was a huge flare as well, and then it was Icardi. I was like, oh shit. I was happy with him, but I weren't going to really use him in my squad. He's just going to be a super sub if I need him. But then in the pack, we got this Belgian beast, Lukaku, and I managed to sell my Son for like 280k. Already I had like 130, so I went and bought Kante. So I got all 3 of them in the end. I was debating whether to get Marcus Alonso, one to watch Kante, or a better striker. I literally got all 3, and I've still got 100k left just because of my sick pack luck from these past 2 days. So yeah, enough chit chat. We'll talk about that in another video. But with the marquee matchups, they are literally they're crazy at the moment. There's so many sniping filters. I don't think I'm going to do it because if you haven't been on FIFA within the last couple of hours, or maybe like yesterday and today, it is so freaking slow. You can't really do anything. But Chelsea, that is a sniping filter at the minute. I think they're going for around 1 or 2k. But yeah, they are still quite expensive. Gold and say 900 coins, you're not going to find them. I think they're about 1.5k, I believe, and that is Victor Moses is like the cheapest. Victor Moses and Musonda. Haven't really looked at them yet, but 2k you're looking at, maybe a bit more, like 2.1 for Musonda, and yeah, you're looking at about selling it for 2.1k. See, look, that's just popped up for 1,000 coins. Battery Y was in there as well, so put it down to about 1.7. Get sniping from there. You guys can imagine that a lot of things will pop up because a lot of packs have like been out and stuff with foot rewards like Champions Weekly and stuff. So yeah, a lot of these might pop up, and yeah, you might be able to get some a bit like, not like that, but yeah, they are quite hard to get just because like EA, I don't know what it is. It's just so slow because they're releasing everything at a specific time. If they released like the weekly rewards on Thursday, like anyone could claim them first thing in the morning up until whenever, then it might be a bit quicker, I don't know, but just because they release them at a certain time sort of slows the market down a little, I guess, because you see, like, in a couple of seconds, every time I've been trying to put a squad fitness on or something, it takes ages, but when there's a player that pops up like this, there'll probably be a player when performance search comes up, so yeah, you can't really do it much. But when they do come up, see, I was quite quick on that, and it's really hard to get. If you're sick at sniping, do it, because you'll literally be having a freaking laugh. It is crazy. So yeah, this is why the marquee matchups are really expensive at the moment. But the Manchester United players, they're going a bit cheaper than the Chelsea ones, as you just saw there. About 1,500 coins. So yeah, 1.4 for Lingard there. I think they're going for around 1.5, 1.6. So yeah, 1.6 you're looking at, sell them on for about 1.5, 1.6. So put it down to about 1.2, 1.3, so you guaranteed profit. And you could get yourself some decent players. Like I said, I'm not going to snipe loads. I'm just showing you guys some sniping filters if you didn't know them already, if you haven't done the marquee matchups. But these are some more sniping filters you can use. So that is the first one, Manchester United, Chelsea, gold as well, don't go for anything under. And then another sniping filter if we head over to the Bundesliga 2. This one is pretty damn crazy. You got this Braunschweig team, I don't bloody know, whatever the hell they're called. I think their bronzes and stuff might work. Yeah, so you can go on their team. I don't know if they've got any golds. I'm just going to check. No, they haven't got any golds, so it's not worth doing that. But I could have been searching the golds for ages there. So yeah, with this team, they're going for around 6.5k, which is crazy. For bronzes and silvers as well, it's absolutely ridiculous. More than that, look, I'm up to 6.9k and there's nothing. 7k, there's a couple popping up. You could sell these for 7k. Maybe more if you get lucky with who you get. But no, you might be able to sell it on for more. I didn't actually realise how freaking expensive these were. 7.5k, and these have been up for 20-30 seconds and they're probably sold by the time I try and buy them. Yeah, you want to sell them for about I'd say 7.5 just to be safe, and you get your coins back straight away. So yeah, 7.5k you want to sell them on for. So put it down to about 6.5k, get sniping from there. And yeah, you should find a lot popping up because a lot of people are trading with these, so the players are really in, really out, like if that makes sense. Like if these weren't in the marquee matchups and they were just like basically extinct for no reason, then not many would pop up, just because people are doing a lot of trading with these, a lot of people will be sniping, a lot of people will be bidding and stuff like that, so the players do get listed quite often. And oh my god, does that mean I'm second on that? 400 coins, that would have been 7k profit, straight up 7k. That is mad. That could have been another 7k. If I'm good at sniping, 14k I would have made out of the last 5 seconds. Literally, it's crazy. So 2k, come on. No, see, it's really hard to get some of these, and I do want to do some sniping. It's saying I've got 0 coins. But yeah, I do want to do some sniping with these, but it's just really hard. Look at these. People are listing them for 400 coins. Are they freaking stupid? So many people do this. This is ridiculous. And it is very good to do at the moment. So look, shit from me, what the hell was that? Yeah, so many people just listing these players, and you can just go snipe these, is crazy. 6k, even if you do get them for 6k, it doesn't matter. Fair enough, you buy them for 6k, and normally they'd be worth 200 coins, but you can sell them on for 7.5, you're making about 1,000 coins profit, more than that. So it's 100% worth doing this, because you're guaranteed profit if you actually do the right things, like what I'm telling you to do basically. You can't go wrong at all. And as you can see, they are actually popping up quite a lot. So I've just had 2 for 850 coins free, 800 coins, 4.9k, I'm not going to get any of those. Like, they go at the hour, they literally go on the hour. If you get 59 seconds and you've got it, like you put your, like you try and snipe it, you're not going to get it. People literally are so freaking quick now. Don't know how people do it, it's ridiculous, but they do, I guess. It happens. So yeah, they are literally going for a lot of coins. You guys can see I don't really want to do this for long because I might get myself market banned. So 700 coins, missed out on that again. If you're good at sniping, just go do it because it worked, an absolute treat. So Hanover next team, they are going for the same price because you need, like, see, they're going for more. They're literally going for, well, around the same price, I guess. If you go to, and these might pop up a bit more because they've got golds in their team, they've got a load of golds, so it could mean that they are easy to get because a lot of people will be putting gold players up. So 7.9k, can sell it on for about, see, look at that, 5.1, obviously it's gone, but 5.1k is mad. So you're looking at about 7.9k just for these players. It is crazy, the market is ridiculous right now. So if you, even if you go 7k, you can literally just go pick these up. I can't pick them up because I'm not good enough, clearly, but I don't know, it's really hard to get some of these. So I'm going to try and snipe. I might do this at the end actually, just so I can show you the rest of the sniping filters, because if I get banned, that is not good. And yeah, I'll just carry on with the video. I might do a couple of snipes at the end until I get banned or something. So hand over again, you've got these, and I think you might need some German players. So if you go Bundesliga and German, or Bundesliga 2, sorry, German and say defenders, 600 coins, I think, yeah, this is another sniping filter for like low budget, I guess. 600-700 coins for these, so you go pick some of these up and you'll probably make yourself some profit. So set it to about 500 coins, start sniping from there, and you'll make yourself a couple hundred coins per card, up to probably 400-500 coins per card anyway, so it's not too bad for a sniping filter. So the next sniping filter is Inter Milan. This is a game between Inter and AC. I don't know when they play, don't know when any of them play, to be honest, but these are going for a lot less, but you can still go snipe these. If you see, look, 1.6k they're on there just, so 1.5 I think you want to be selling them on for, maybe less, so yeah, 1.4, 1.3 I guess. That's how much you want to be selling on for. So put it down to about 1,000 coins, get sniping from, well, get searching from there anyway, try and snipe. It can be quite hard, and one thing I'm going to say to you guys is bid, because it does actually work. I never thought bidding worked, but you look, 1,000 coins, so go for 1.4, so 1,000 coins you put it up to, and just bid on these, say 850 coins, just do some mass bidding, 850, keep doing it, just go all the way across, not like that. Say 800 coins, I'm not going to probably win many of these, but if I do it, sort of show that it works. I mean, once I've done this, I'll give it a minute or so, and then when, I don't know, after a couple of minutes, you guys will see that some of these will win them for like 1.1, 1.2 maybe. It's still profit at the end of the day, and it is easy profit as well. So yeah, you guys can go try this, do some mass bidding with some of them. It might work, it might not. Can't guarantee anything. So just going to leave them like that for now. That is another sniping filter, and I think AC Milan is pretty damn similar, because obviously they're same league and same SPC and stuff. So yeah, about 1.3, 1.4k for those as well. This isn't the best filter, to be honest, but it still works. It's still a sniping filter, and because they are less and like they're less money and sort of less demand, they could well be easier to snipe, because less people, well, more people be like, oh, I want to snipe, blah blah blah, because they're more expensive. So these might be easier to snipe. So yeah, maybe get on this. It's entirely up to you. If you haven't got many coins, do it, because it's quite cheap. So yeah, that is another game, and I don't know if I won any of those. That wasn't really, no, didn't win any of them. So that weren't a good example. Yeah, probably not the best example at all. So yeah, we'll leave the mass bidding for now. Don't do that if you don't want to, but if you've got enough coins to do that and snipe, just do a bit of both, you might win some, and yeah, it'll be pretty good profit. So the last and final game is in the Russian league. Now this is freaking crazy. That's all I'm going to say. It's absolutely mental. It is a game between Spartak Moscow and Zenit. So I think these work for the bronze, yeah, bronze, silver and gold. You can do it with all of them. So yeah, these are going a lot, well, pretty much same price. So you go 7.4k, they're not there. 7.8, they must be here for about 7.8k, surely. No, okay, that just said that they were. So these are really expensive. They're pretty much extinct. That's probably a snipe, to be fair. They could be worth like 10k, I don't know. Just trying to find, look, they are, this is crazy, guys. I bought these when they were like 5k or something. So found the minimum buy now, and well, the maximum buy now is what they are. So what you want to snipe them for, see, that's probably gone, surely that's gone. We'll see. So you want to sell them on for about 9.3k. That sounds ridiculous. Anyone in there, 9.3k. I'm just going to take it down to 8.3. Get some snipes in. We'll try and search. 8.3k. When some pop up, if you get some of these for 200 coins, you are literally in for some money. You are in for some serious profit. And I managed to win one of these for 350 coins, which is why I done my SPC so cheap. So I could have sold that on and got a lot of profit. So yeah, I might be able to get a cheeky snipe in here. 500 coins now. Look at that. That's how bad I am at sniping. I can't do it. Used to be able to, but can't anymore for some reason. See, I can't get any of them. I tried for a couple of minutes and I'm just not good enough. My Fifa's just too slow to get them. But I'll search and it will come up like when they're already a couple of seconds in. Like that, like 2-3 seconds in. I'm not going to win those. There's no point actually searching. That's already a second in. Not going to win them. I just can't get any of them. And they're popping up every freaking search, which doesn't help. If I can, right, here we go, see if I can get one now. Alright, I might be able to get, if I can get one on the hour, then I'm normally pretty, see, that's what happens, like it pauses, and when it pauses, that's when one shows up. It's so annoying, and I just, look, this won't do, oh, what I didn't I didn't buy it. So yeah, I'll leave that, take that out. Yeah, it's just really hard to get them. So another sniping filter is Zenith. These are a lot less coins, seriously. Can't really snipe them. You can snipe the golds, it does work, but not as well, you don't get as much profits, as you can imagine anyway. So they're going for around 1.6, 1.7k. That's how much you want to sell them on for. So just get some snipes in from about 1.4, 1.5k. Depending on who you get, sorry, you could make yourself like maybe about 1,000 to 2,000 coins profit. So that's pretty decent if you haven't got enough money to get some of those for 8k anyway, so that is pretty decent. Another sniper filter you guys can use is actually the Russian players. You need a certain amount of Russian players to do the SBC. So you could go, I think defenders might work, I'll have a look. No, defenders, it does work I guess. Just from the league as well, it doesn't have to be from any specific team. So you're looking at about 1.3, 1.4k for these. So just put it down to about 1.1, get sniping from there, and you can imagine a lot of players do actually pop up. So like that. And I have not won him, that's not good. But yeah, another one, instead of doing that, if you want to make more coins, go to centre backs. He's going for a ridiculous price, so literally like 6, 7, 8k maybe. No, you're looking at about 6k, about 6.8, 6.9k, sorry, for these players. So you want to sell one for 6.7, I'd say, just to be safe, and so that they sell on quite instantly. So put it down to about 6,000 coins, get sniping, and yeah, if one pops up, you can try get him. But word of warning, it is hard, and you can pretty much search every position. They're all sniping filters at 6k for this guy, for a right mid, so Russian right mid in the Russian league, and it has to be gold as well. So yeah, because you need like a ratings, it's a ratings requirement, so yeah, you might struggle with that. Yeah, about 6,000 coins, just check the prices, that's all I can say. Centre mids are probably going for more yet, so you're looking at about 6.3k. It's probably the same with CDMs because they are freaking expensive as well. Yeah, you look at about 5k for CDMs. Left mids probably about 7k. Just have another look. Yeah, about 7k for the left mids, maybe even more because only one popped up then. Yeah, you're looking at about 7,000 coins for the left mids, and strikers you're probably looking at about 3 or 4k I reckon. Yeah, you're looking at about 4,000 coins maybe, I'll have a look. 3,000. No, even less for the strikers, you can do it still. But yeah, they are going for around 1.8, 1.9k for the strikers. So yeah, you guys can go and use these filters by all means. Like you really can, they are sick, they work a lot. I'm gonna try and get you a quick snipe before I go. I'm gonna try anyway, can't guarantee it, but we'll see. So I'll go Spartak Moscow, and I think they're going for around about 9,000 coins. So I sell it on for 9,100. Yeah, so I sell it at 9,100. So I want to take it down to about 8.4k. If I get any of these, it would be classed as a snipe, and I would make some profit for myself. So I'm going to try win some of these, see if I can get any. Well, try win one anyway because it's pretty much impossible. Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Come on. Oh, right, I give up. I pretty much got that on the hour. I just can't do it. I've been sniping for probably about 10 minutes now. And as you can see on the searches, I've done quite a few searches, and I'll probably get market banned soon. I just can't get one, but if I do, I'll put it on my Twitter, something like that, like, see if I can. If I get it for a decent price, I will. And yeah, you guys will see it on there. If you don't follow me on Twitter, do that. Link will be down in the description. But other than that, there's not much else to say, to be honest, guys, other than if you have enjoyed it and you want me to do more sniping filters, like when there is new sniping filters. I don't know if the marquee matchup's going to continue with like brand new team of the week player or anything like that. But if you've enjoyed this video, guys, leave a like and be sure to subscribe.